Today I'm very pleased to be opening this presentation today on another step, a major step forward for us in our glass recycling program in Salt Lake City. Working with the Downtown Alliance, squatters, and our downtown business community launched a voluntary glass recycling program with our downtown business community. And then we announced that with Momentum that we were launching a curbside glass recycling program in the city. That is taking off as we speak.
So I was hunting around for some various ideas, but ended up landing on this idea of helping businesses recycle. Discovered along the way that there was a need in the valley that was going unmet, businesses that wanted to be more environmentally responsible, so that's how we got started.
Jeff and I were living overseas and we're looking to get back to Salt Lake City. Both of us sort of have a passionate interest in the environment, so this was a way to come back and work on something that we felt passionate about. We came back February 2008 and we served our first business client in June of 2010.
We currently have about 30 green waste customers, and we pick up those accounts anywhere from once a week to 3 times a week. We divert about 50 tons a month of mixed recyclables away from the landfill, and we currently have about 100 customers who are having their mixed recyclables collected by us.
Our mission has always been to get as much material out of the landfill as possible. And we discovered early on that glass was a huge unmet need in that regard. And we found out that the processors in town just weren't really up to the challenge, and so we learned that if we wanted to step on the gas and really do a lot more with glass recycling, we were going to have to take the ball into our court and build our own processing facility.
What Momentum is doing by really having a hands-on approach and going out and finding the glass and collecting the glass and actively being a part of that is completely different from any other company we've worked with. So what we are trying to do in our mission is to take a different angle on processing. Instead of focusing on what color the glass is, we say we don't care what the color is. We don't care if it's Pyrex. We don't care if it's a mayonnaise jar or a Heineken bottle. It's all the same to us. We're going to crush it up, we're going to make it extremely clean, and we're going to make it into all these different sizes that can be used for industrial uses across the board. We now have all these different markets that we can pursue and the technology to do it. And it's the first time it's ever been done and happening here.
We have roughly 150 commercial accounts at this point, about 700 bins altogether, including dumpsters and carts. The residential program has about 1,000 bins dropped, and we expect to be dropping 200 to 400 over the course of the next 3 months.
People who are outside of our current service zone, we're encouraging them to talk to their city or community council representatives and ask them to contact us, and we're happy to set up glass drop-off locations in areas that are underserved.
In other parts of the country, in other cities where glass recycling is a more mature operation, people are yielding 35% of the glass that enters the waste stream gets recycled in those communities with drop-off location type setups, and we're only recovering 4 to 6% of that currently. With this plant, we want to drive that up to 30-35% so that at least we're on par with what's going on around the rest of the country.